The MLB Season 4 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. Game 9 Chicago Cubs 1 Pittsburgh Pirates 7 Final. Game 9 Boston Red Sox 1-4 Baltimore Orioles 9 Final. Game 9 Detroit Tigers 2 Cleveland Indians 5 Final. Game 9 New York Yankees 8 Tampa Bay Rays 4 Final. Game 9 Kansas City Royals 4 Chicago White Sox 3 Final. Game 9 Seattle Mariners 8 Minnesota Twins 6 Final. Game 9 San Diego Padres 2 Texas Rangers 0 Final.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Adonis Medina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So striding in, Tyrone Taylor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Two-0 count, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Digging in, Colton Wong. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Freddie Peralta will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a curveball misses inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Brad Miller.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hard hit towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Set to get his day started, Omar Narvaez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Sogard aboard here at first with nobody out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's just out.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Wong has it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 7. The left fielder,
Stepping into the box, Adam Hazley will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Jed Jerko now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
the first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen is under it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Freddie Peralta. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Adonis Medina, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 flares this one over toward first, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, Tyrone Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled off. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-1 Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Striding in, JT Realmuto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
In for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Brewers go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Hazley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Wong. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
First baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Yelich. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate now, Adonis Medina. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Peralta has got it and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ready. Milwaukee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freddie Peralta is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. It's a slider that backs up for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
Now back.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping up now, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Nope.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Wong is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hazley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is popped up. Bohm is calling for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Phillies move out in front 3-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Brent Suter.
Bryce Harper will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Harper.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia has it, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adonis Medina. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled off. And that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to left field. Yelich is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 2. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Avisail Garcia.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And it's fouled away. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late. As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Lorenzo Cain will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off speed.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, the center fielder.
Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Hazley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Colton Wong will stand in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Philadelphia is on top 4-3. Ray Black is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutcheon.
The center fielder, Andrew.
He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Garcia. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Now in the box, Brad Miller. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Angel Perdomo.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw gets him 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Grounded to third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Line towards center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Phillies 7 and the Brewers 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Harper looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
In now, Eric Sogard.
Now batting, third baseman.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jed Jerko swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
7-5. How today's comes to an end. Philadelphia sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Adonis Medina takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-5. Dansby Swanson sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Braves downed the Marlins 9-6. The Washington Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-6. Javier Baez dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 11-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. Yadier Molina drove in 3 as the Cardinals flew past the Orioles 5-4. The Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they made short work of the Padres 12-6. A.J. Pollock really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 17-6. Gleyber Torres had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 6-5. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-5. Jose Ramirez swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Indians took care of Detroit 4-2. Mike Minor had 13 punch-outs and earned the win as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 4-1. The Oakland Athletics racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-4. The win was their 7th in a row. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 10-7. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.